Welcome to Vlogmas week 2! So today I'm finally putting up the Christmas tree. It's taken me an hour to get this far. There's like a lot of faffing involved, isn't there, when putting up the Christmas tree? People often just kind of like show the final result. Oh, look at my beautiful tree. But they don't show the process to get there. And this is my process. So I start decoration with the lights and then the start at the top of the tree. And this is what's happening at the moment. It's going to be a long night, isn't it? Oh dear me. 5 minutes later. So I got the star on and I used the fold the tree branch and shove it on technique. Works a dream! Does anybody have any traditions when they put up the Christmas tree? I like to listen to Magic Radio. I'm not going to have it on because I'll get a copyright strike, but it's one of my favourite radio stations to listen to. I just bung it on the TV and away I go. Right, I'm going to crack on with this and I shall show you the after. So this is before. And this is after. Tree tour.
Lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick.
Woof! Hello there everyone, so today is general election day. I voted this morning. I think that voting is really important. Your vote does make a difference. I feel a bit anxious actually with the result, but I've done what I can. I've voted and just got to wait and see what the rest of the country thinks. So to relax this evening, I'm going to bake some cherry scones. It's one of my speciality recipes. Let's do some cooking. This is what it looks like so far. Kind of looks like a porridge texture. So I'm going to give this a bit more of a mix and then add my sultanas and glazed cherries in. Now I'm just going to slice these glazed cherries up. Just mixed in the cherries and the sultanas, and now I'm going to roll this out and just use a little circular cutter, put them on the tray and bake them for 15 minutes. So I shall show you the end result. My scones are complete. Bon appetit, baby. So here's me sat on the sofa thinking, right, I've done all of my jobs for today. I can just settle down and just go to bed and just chill. I mean, go on social media for like a couple of hours until I end up on some weird article that makes me like fall down a rabbit hole. I just remembered that I need to put the bins out, but I don't know what bin it is. Is it the black one? Is it recycling? I know, let's check the neighbour's bin because they always know. They are like my saviour. What bin is it? Oh, it's recycling. Oh, okay. Cheers for that, neighbours. Just going to take the recycling bin out. The glamorous life I lead. I think that the recycling gets worse the nearer that we get to Christmas. There's just so much of it. You know that meme where there's like a little dog sat around a table and he's surrounded by fire and he's like, I'm fine. Yeah, that's me today. Woke up to the general election result. I have no words to say really, apart from I voted who I thought would be right for this country. The country voted otherwise. That's just democracy for you. Everyone's had their say and I respect people's decision. Even though I don't necessarily agree with it at all. I think that the NHS should be the priority because it's absolutely amazing. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the NHS. It just really upsets me that there's going to be so many people in this country that are going to struggle under this government. People that are living in poverty, that are using food banks. It shouldn't be acceptable. Lad Baby is releasing a brand new Christmas song. I love sausage rolls. I'll leave the link to his video and download in the description, but all the proceeds of that song is going to the Trussell Trust, which is like a food bank charity. Please go and support him. It's an amazing thing that he's doing. Hope that he makes it to Christmas #1. I'm not going to film anything else today. I need to focus on self-care, but I shall see you tomorrow. Excuse the hair, I'm in the middle of getting ready. So one of my Christmas traditions is I like to have a little look around the charity shops and buy Christmas decorations, because sometimes they have really nice stuff and it's helping the charity, it's giving something to them, but also I end up with a unique Christmas decoration on my tree. I like hunting for things and like finding unique and special pieces. I actually bought a Madeline figurine for the tree a couple of years ago, which I shall show you now. This is my little Madeline Christmas ornament. It's so stunning. So there's Madeline, and then there's a little dog with a little ribbon as a lead. It's so cute, and I think that this was about £2, but it was brand new in the box. Amazing bargain. So yeah, let's head to Long Eaton and see if I can find anything. It's Q&A time. So Dusk Haze on Instagram asks, what are your top 5 favourite cruelty-free brands? I would have to say I like different brands for different things. So I'd say Gosh for foundation. I use the mineral powder foundation, which is amazing, and I reviewed that earlier in the year. If you haven't seen that video, I shall leave the link to that in the description. So Gosh. Essence, because I love their nail polishes. They're under £2 but really high quality. Also their mascaras are really good. So Gosh, Essence. Collection Cosmetics, they do amazing eyeshadow palettes for under £5. So Gosh, Essence, Collection Cosmetics, Barry M, and also Makeup Revolution. So moving on to Twitter, Will Flirt for Food asks, what's been your favourite event to attend and why? In 2017, It's in Nottingham invited me to their Small Business Saturday event, and it was such a fun event. The bloggers and YouTubers that went, just such a lovely bunch. We just all got on so well, had a laugh, and the event was like really fun, interesting. We got to find out more about the Nottingham local independent businesses. We were just really well taken care of and looked after, and I really appreciate that. The next question from Will Flirt for Food is, what's your favourite season? Spring, because it's Easter time, it's bunny season. Moving on to Facebook, It's Much More asks, if you could be in any other city, where would you be? I would have to say Brighton. I would love to go and visit Brighton. There's lots to see and do. There's lots of like local independence, like up here in Nottingham. The next question by It's Much More is, if you could live through any other decade and experience it, what would it be? So I was born in like the late 80s. I'd love to live through the 80s decade because of the music. 80s music is great. It was acceptable in the 80s. And it was acceptable at the time. So then everybody, that was Vlogmas week 2. I hope that you enjoyed this week. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, then why not subscribe already? It's Christmas. And if you would like to ask me any questions for next week's vlog, then why not leave me them in the comments below. You can tweet at me, Instagram me, Facebook me. Feel free to pick my brain. I'm an Aquarius. I freaking love it. Wishing you a Merry Christmas, and I shall see you next week. Bye everyone.